Hey, welcome back. So part of OpenAI with Google Colab was covered in the last video. So in this one, we are now going to look at how we can do it in Jupyter Notebook. You can skip this video if you have already have a Jupyter Notebook up and running. This is for people who don't have Jupyter Notebook. So all you have to now do is run this command in Anaconda. I'll have attached this URL to. You can also do that in a Linux shell this way. If you are not using Anaconda or in PowerShell, you could do this. This would also work. So these are the two ways we can do this. And the second one, let me do this after the first one is done. So this is if you want to install the Jupyter Notebook. The second one is if you want to install the JupyterLab. So let's go into this. It takes a couple of minutes to do that. And once you have it, then to start your Jupyter Notebook is pretty straightforward. You just have to give Jupyter Notebook. So let's actually start this specific version first. So let's complete this installation, what we are doing. And in the meantime, I think I should have Jupyter already installed. So let me go into so let me open another prompt here while this does it in that environment. So let me do conda activate. Okay, so I do think I have Jupyter Notebook already installed. So let me get started with Jupyter Notebook here. Okay, so we got our Jupyter Notebook up and running, and we'll just copy paste the yesterday's example we were looking into. So let me just copy paste the code from yesterday's example. Okay, so let me just do a Python 3 project, new Python 3 here. Okay, I think we need to do this for this to work. Okay, let me try changing the directory. It's in system, so probably they won't allow us to install in system. So let me go 2 levels up here, and now let me just try launching a Jupyter Notebook here. It should work. Okay, so in this, let me try creating a Python 3. It takes a couple of minutes, and I will just copy paste whatever we did yesterday here. So, and let me call it let's name a notebook as CodeSquire, whatever we did yesterday. So let's call it, and let's complete the function name, whatever we had there. I'm just doing the this for the repetition here, so that okay, one more thing we did here was the plugin we have is for Chrome, so it does not work for Internet Explorer. So I think let me bring a Chrome here, and let me go open this here, and it asks us to enter the key. So let me copy paste this token here. So let me go here, copy paste the token. Okay, so it will bring us down into here, and in this, let me go back to the code what we had, and let's copy paste this function, and let's do tab. So if you click on tab, it auto populates the function like what we looked at yesterday. So it does an auto populate of the function, and similarly for the second example, let me copy paste the code here, whatever we had, and let me come to the next line and let's say tab. Okay, so here I need to mention explain the code, right? That's what we need to say. So explain the code above. Okay, or if that does not seem to be working, I can just copy paste this here. You see this example here, and let me copy this, go here and paste it. Okay, so it explains the code and you can just copy paste it. So it gives you a detailed explanation with all the libraries, and you can just remove this and you can paste that as a comment in your code. And that's all about this video. So we covered both this, and let's go and check if our Jupyter is working. Yeah, it takes couple of minutes, and after the installation is done, I'll provide you the page. So you just need to follow the steps, and you just need to follow the steps, get Jupyter up and running. And once your Jupyter installation is done, you just need to do Jupyter notebook, and it will bring us a Jupyter notebook. And then we already looked at how we can do that here, and you can save this file, share it. Okay, so that's all I wanted to cover in this. Thank you. Let's look at more use cases where we can use OpenAI in data science and data analytics application. Thank you for joining.